The biggest changes that this has created would be my schedules, specifically eating and sleeping, because I have fallen asleep and waken up later, and I've only eaten one meal a day over the week. I have really been missing spending time with my friends, especially at school, because that's just being around them as the people that they are, which is who I grew fond of and became friends with. I've most enjoyed probably sleeping in, because that's the one thing that I mainly disliked about school, besides a few classes I might have found challenging, were the times that I had to wake up at. But now I don't really have that issue. I'm so extremely thankful for and appreciative of all the people that are still working to keep people happy and healthy and cared for and still learning, because there's so many people, including themselves, to get around to, and they've just worked so hard to be able to do that. I think that my family has found bigger and better ways to use our time than just being absorbed in our phones and locked away in our rooms. Like the biggest one maybe just spending a lot more family time together by watching TV and movies and playing board games and cards.
I would say the most challenging part is the lack of interaction with my students. I'm able to communicate with them through Seesaw chat or email or a Zoom call, but it's not the same as greeting them each day with a hug or a high five or a handshake. Many things are a lot easier in person than they are virtually. 1000%. It has been amazing how much extra time I have found on the nights and weekends. I have done some cleaning around the house, taken care of some items on my to-do list, and found a little more time to just unwind and relax, play some games with my family and read books. So that part has been refreshing. We are a family on the go. I feel like I live in the car, taking one of my 3 children here, there, anywhere, and with this current situation that we're in, we find ourselves at home a lot more, which has been nice because the 5 of us get along real well. But we've had a good time with this new lifestyle, which has definitely been a lot more at home time than we've been accustomed to prior to all of this. Well, I was an avid Amazon shopper before, but I rely on Amazon 10 times more than I used to. I'll just order a roll of duct tape, for example, whereas otherwise I would have maybe put together a shopping list and headed over to Target to get 5 to 10 things at one time. I waited till I had a big enough list, but now I'll just go out and order one thing. I have been scheduling my groceries through curbside pickup, and same with a lot of our dining experiences. We've been relying heavily on technology, and I frankly don't know what we would be doing without it in these times. Through all of this, I feel as if the students have been cheated of that interaction with their teacher, with their peers. So I would love to have some end of the year party or do something together for a proper farewell. Just that contact with the kids and giving them that closure for the end of the year that I feel like they've been missing.
I'm most looking forward to seeing my friends in summer and just to not have any limitations. It was a miserable time, and it will be important in history. I like how you're given everything at once and you have like, this is when you need it completed by, do it how you need that. I dislike not being able to see my friends. I've just had more time on my hands so I can like do more exercise and stuff. Probably no school, being able to sleep in.
Probably still being able to FaceTime my friends and cousins and play online games with each other even though we're not actually together. I would say probably having to do soccer and softball over a Zoom call and in my own house, especially when the weather isn't good, and it's just harder if I have any questions or something. Well, I wouldn't say it scares me because I'm not that worried about it because I know that me and my family are pretty safe because we're pretty good at social distancing, and I think that we aren't at risk compared to other people. I would say sometimes even though I still have fun with my family and my cousins and stuff over FaceTime and something, I think I would prefer to be with my friends as well and being able to go to real school instead of having to do so many Zoom calls a day. I feel like it'd just be easier because sometimes it just gets boring sitting at a desk in my room. Well, probably to be able to see my friends because that just makes things a whole lot more fun, and having someone with me for most of the day and not having to have to sit in my room alone on a Zoom call, just less fun.